Hello, lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I am thrilled that you are here. So today, I want to talk to you about living in the end. And I know that's a Neville Goddard phrase. That, as far as I know, he's the originator of the phrase "living in the end." But also, it's a way to manifest, right? It's a way to connect with a reality where you have the manifestation that you desire. Living in the end, living in the wish fulfilled. That's another way that Neville always said it. So if we just break that down, right, the end, the wish fulfilled is that moment in time, or a moment after that moment in time, where you manifest exactly what you want, where your 3D reality is exactly what you want it to be. So I want to talk to you about a technique that I've been thinking about for living in the end, essentially. And this technique is imagining or pretending. I know we've talked about the word pretending, I think in the last podcast or maybe the one before that. It's okay to use that word. It really is. Imagining or pretending that your manifestation happened in the past. So think about your past right now. Think about something that really is a memory of yours that happened in the past. And just call it up. It can be anything from when you were a kid or now or, yesterday. It can be any memory. What you're going to do is you're going to make your end scene, your imaginal scene, a memory, a past memory that you recall thinking about. Actually, this is really the technique. This is I remember when. This is essentially the same as I remember when. But I want us to talk about it a little bit differently than I remember when. So the I remember when technique, just for those who may not know, is a technique where you say, I remember when, my specific person only texts me once a day and we weren't in a relationship. Or I remember when, and you're remembering something like it is now, but you're putting that in the past. So you're putting kind of the circumstance you don't want in the past. So you've moved to where the circumstance is what you do want by putting the thing that you don't want in the past. This is a little different. This is putting the actual manifestation that hasn't occurred in your 3D reality yet that you know of in the past. So say your manifestation is you want to be married to your specific person. So what I want you to do is to create an imaginal scene where you think, gosh, I remember when we got married, when, your specific person's name and I got married. I remember when, so-and-so and I got married and now we're together and we're so happy, and that's exactly what I wanted back then. And now and it still is now because I love being with my specific person. Our marriage for the past 10 years has been awesome. Whatever kind of details you want to put in around that. But you're going to put your manifestation in the past like it's a memory. You're going to think of it like, yeah, gosh, that was 5 years ago when we had that amazing date and he proposed. Or that was 7 years ago when they asked me, to go to Las Vegas with them for the weekend. Whatever kind of manifestation you want to have. This is another fun way to create little experiences with your person that you want to have happen. But so just create a scene of your manifestation, and you're going to get in touch with it in your imagination, right? In your imagination, that's where creation is. That's where creation, or selection, I should say. Where really creation is finished. Everything that could ever possibly happen has already been created. So you're just selecting the result you want. You're selecting the reality that you want to experience. And so to do that, you have to choose it. You have to choose it with your imagination. Your imagination, your subconscious, yourself, your higher self, however you want to think of it, God. Maybe, and some people make this external and make it God or the universe. Either way, however you want to look at it, is the chooser and is choosing experiences for this 3D reality. And so you want to deliberately choose the experience you want to have. And that's what you're doing when you're manifesting. So, but in this technique, that's just a little aside. This technique, what I'm saying is you want to put your manifestation in the past. It's pretty simple, right? And let's say it's a job manifestation, and you want a job at a specific company, or you want to start your own company. Have an inner conversation or some sort of imaginal scene where you're like, I remember when I got offered this job 5 years ago. And it doesn't matter that it hasn't happened yet. You're just getting in touch in your imagination and just kind of soak in the joy of that, soak in the excitement of that, soak in the really wonderful feelings of having your wish fulfilled, of having your end result. So you're really living in the end. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for listening. I know, I'm so sorry. We're almost at the end of February and I still haven't got my website up. I'm working on it. March, look forward to March, and I will make a podcast announcement when it is ready. But thank you so much for your emails about coaching. It is coming soon. My coaching packages are coming soon. Thank you so much for reaching out about those. I really appreciate the people who are waiting to get coaching from me. Thank you so much. And may you manifest exactly what you want. Bye-bye.